I did want to talk about socialism. This was Scott Morrison speaking this week.
The neo-socialists in the Labor Party have joined forces with the cynical opportunists to create quite a deadly faction, and they're running the Labor Party. And if they get their chance, if Bill Shorten gets to slither into the lodge, then this will be wreaked on Australia.
It's pretty strong rhetoric there, a deadly faction, Craig Laundy. What does this say about the government that, you know, the Treasurer or the Finance Minister are spending their time attacking the opposition rather than sort of selling your own message?
Well, no, it's attacking. We're selling our message. It's attacking their agenda. So you've got two very distinct approaches here.
But you're wearing the red tie.
Exactly. I did that for you, brother. So you've got two very different approaches. You've got, you know, on our side of the fence, cutting business taxes and personal taxes versus on the Labor side of the fence, increasing business taxes and increasing personal taxes. Now, theirs is an agenda of redistribution. That's where the term socialism comes from. But the downside of that is it doesn't grow the economy, it just carves it up differently. But what we're trying to do is grow the economy, and you don't do that by, you know, taxing both sides of the fence.
Well, speaking of that, I mean, look at the budget. There was the bank tax, the increase in the Medicare levy. I mean, is that socialism?
No, the bank tax, there's an implied guarantee of 25 basis points for every bank in the country because we stand behind them. We've asked for 6 back. The NDIS is the fairest way, again, progressive nature, charges those on $28,000 13 times less than those on $180,000. So pro rata, that is. So that's the progressive nature. No, that's fair. That's how a progressive system works. But we're talking here about what in the long term will create jobs. Now, the Labor Party in their agenda doesn't have a job-creating policy. What we know is, you know, and the Labor Party knew it before the 2013 election. You hear the quotes ad infinitum from the Shadow Treasurer and the Leader of the Opposition. When you cut business tax and personal tax, the economy grows, and that's what we're trying to do.
That's true. I mean, Bill Shorten did say that previously, and as we know with redistribution, it does help for a short period of time, but eventually it starts to bite and jobs do suffer.
Well, my first objection is I asked you to call me comrade through this entire interview and you didn't.
It's at the ABC too.
No, it's just
socialism at the ABC.
And I told you we've renamed everyone commissars. That's happened as well. Shadow Cabinet is now the Central Committee. You know, it's just laughable. I mean, it really is. For a lot of people too, who just don't necessarily, like, you know, socialism has come and gone and they don't even get the reference. This is a bizarre way to approach modern politics. But the other thing is, I guess there's 2 points I'd make. Firstly, I mean, you've already hit on it. I mean, we're not the ones advocating a $6 billion bank tax. This is not progressing enterprise. You know, this is a $6 billion bank tax that if we had put it in place, these guys would scream. Secondly, you know, they're going around talking about, you know, taxpayer-funded coal-fired power stations that they want to build. Again, this is, you know, from the Party of Free Enterprise that's arguing that. And they can't even get their attack lines right. I mean, a few months ago they were attacking Bill Shorten for spending time with millionaires, and now they're saying that he's the chief communist in waiting. I mean, it is truly laughable what we are witnessing.
The agenda. Notice you didn't answer. What job-creating policy do you have?
Well, can I just say?
What do you have?
Can I just say, when they get to this point, they're only talking to their base. They're not talking to Middle Australia. What the Liberal Party is doing is scaring its base because that's all they've got listening to them.